Let's get one thing straight. Your brain doesn't care if you're rich. Your brain only cares if you're alive. Its primary job is survival and conserving energy. So when you try to change your financial situation, even if it's for the better, your subconscious throws up a massive roadblock. Welcome to your financial thermostat. Imagine a room set to 70 degrees. If you open a window and let in freezing air, the heater kicks into overdrive to warm it back up. If you bring in a space heater to make it hotter, the AC instantly kicks on to cool it down. Your bank account works exactly the same way. You have a subconscious set point for how much money you think you deserve or can safely handle. If you suddenly make a lot more money, your brain freaks out. It feels unfamiliar, and to your primal survival instincts, unfamiliar means danger. So what happens? The self-sabotage kicks in. You suddenly make a bad investment, your car magically breaks down, or you procrastinate on a massive project. Your brain will literally engineer ways to get rid of that extra cash just to bring you back down to your safe temperature. Listen closely. You aren't bad with money. Your thermostat is just set to low. Let me ask you a tough question. When you see someone driving a $200,000 car, what's your very first unfiltered thought? Is it, wow, they must be incredibly smart and hardworking? Or is it, I wonder who they scammed to get that? If it's the second one, you are dealing with the virtuous poor bias. We've been programmed by movies, the news, and sometimes even our own families to believe that wealth equals corruption. We are taught to cheer for the noble, struggling hero and root against the greedy, rich villain. So, your conscious mind is out here screaming, I want to be financially free, but your subconscious is whispering, if I get rich, I'll become a bad person. People will judge me. Here is the psychological truth. Your brain will never let you become someone you despise. Never. If you secretly judge wealthy people, your mental shield will actively block you from joining their ranks to protect your own moral identity. You are literally choosing social comfort over financial freedom, and you don't even realize you're doing it. Let's talk about the dopamine hustle trap. You work 10 hours a day, you are constantly exhausted, but your bank account isn't growing. Why? Because you are confusing being busy with being profitable. Here is the cold truth. Your brain is a dopamine addict. It absolutely loves the quick, cheap thrill of crossing a tiny, safe task off your to-do list. Replying to pointless emails, color-coding your calendar, or tweaking your website design for the 5th time. It feels like progress, right? Wrong. It is a biological illusion. Your brain is deliberately keeping you busy with the 80% of tasks that don't matter, just so you can avoid the 20% that actually make you money, like making a sales call, raising your prices, or finally launching your project. Why? Because those tasks involve risk. They involve potential rejection. And remember what we said? Your brain hates risk. So it feeds you cheap dopamine to keep you paralyzed in a loop of fake productivity. You aren't lazy. You are just heavily sedated by busy work. Let's talk about the deepest, most primal block of them all. Tribal loyalty. Thousands of years ago, if you were kicked out of your tribe, you died, period. Your brain is still hardwired with that exact same fear. We are biologically programmed to fit in. So look around you. If your friends, your family, or your co-workers are constantly complaining about the economy, stressing about bills, and bonding over how unfair life is, what do you think happens when you suddenly start making serious money? You become a threat to their reality. You become the outsider. And your subconscious knows this. It knows that outgrowing your environment means you might have to leave people behind. The fear of outgrowing your tribe is often much stronger than your desire to be rich. You will subconsciously sabotage your own success, drop the ball on a massive deal, overspend or play small, just so you can still sit at the table and complain with everyone else. You are literally trading your financial freedom for the comfort of not being abandoned. And finally, the ultimate financial killer, loss aversion. Your brain is hardwired with a negativity bias. To your primitive survival instincts, the pain of losing $100 feels twice as intense as the joy of making $100. Let that sink in. This is exactly why you stay in a job that underpays you. You tell yourself it's stable. This is why you keep your money in a savings account that's losing value to inflation instead of investing it. You are playing not to lose, instead of playing to win. Your brain constantly whispers, "What if it fails?" to keep you paralyzed in your comfort zone. But playing it completely safe is the riskiest move you can make today. Your brain convinces you that staying still protects you, but all it really does is guarantee that you will never, ever grow. So, how do we fix this? You have to consciously override your brain's default programming. Your homework for this week is simple. Do one tiny thing that makes your subconscious slightly uncomfortable with money. Buy that slightly more expensive coffee. Invest your first $20. Or finally send that email raising your rates. Prove to your brain that it's safe to expand. If you're ready to break these blocks, join the Mental Shield family. We are here to hack your mindset and build the reality you actually deserve. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.